Hey Cancer, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Always appreciate the company. And welcome to any new people, the more the merrier. That's what I say. So thank you for popping in and having a look at what's going on. So, Cancer, March 2021 reading. I've got all the cards laid out as usual. For those of you who don't know, I shuffle the cards, take the jumpers, and I do this before I start recording in order to save you a lot of time watching cards being shuffled. So that being said, reading's laid out and I'm pulling a couple of oracle cards now to just frame the read off. March, oh my gosh, Cancer, wonderful. You know, spring is in the air, hope is rising, the weather's beautiful. So just a more hopeful time altogether. How wonderful. And you can see it and hear it in people's voices as well. It's really, really good. And it's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Lockdown last year through this year has been really quite brutal, to say the least, on a lot of us. So anyway, onwards and upwards. Let's see what's in store for you. Oh, I'm going to persevere, I was saying, because it wasn't jumping out, but there is one and there's two, which is more than enough. So let's get started. First one is fork in the road. Not surprised to see that, because there absolutely is a fork in the road. And we've got orphaned. Are you feeling left out, Cancer? Are you sort of feeling out in the cold, not knowing what to do type of thing? Just a little bit confused. It's not surprising considering the read. Not that the read's bad, it's very good actually, but yeah, I can understand why you'd feel like that. So, overarching energy of the read, Cancer, is Death card. And this to me tells me that you're going to be getting rid of everything that no longer serves you. That it's sorting the wheat from the chaff. It's a spring clean of the mind, body and soul. I feel that you're in search of a new way to go forward, a new way of being. And you know, lockdown has been brutal for all of us, and it's forced us to look at things in completely different ways. You know, i.e. our lives, the way we live, the people we surround ourselves with, how we spend our time, you know, our spare time, and what do we do with that spare time? Is it constructive? Is it helping us? Is it serving us? Because, you know, a lot of people say, I haven't got the time, I'm too busy. But actually, if you really have a look at what you're doing and how you spend your time, how busy are you, or how much time are you spending doing things that are really not helpful? You know, like watching TV, because really there's nothing on TV to watch, is there? But hey, I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing, and that's absolutely more than okay. But yeah, you're sorting the wheat from the chaff, and you want to go forward in a fresher, new way. And I think March being, you know, the beginning of, you know, the days are getting lighter, the sun's poking its head around the corner. It sets us thinking, doesn't it? And it starts building an energy inside us, and we reach for positivity, for new, for freshness, for better. You know, and that's what this card is, and that's what you've got coming in March, guys. It's really, really wonderful. You know, when we chuck stuff out, you know, and sometimes if we're brutal enough, you know, I'll chuck that out. I haven't used it for the last 5 years. We sort of tend to look back sometimes. Oh, I wish I hadn't chucked that out. I need it now. I don't actually think that's true. If you haven't used it in 6 months or a year, chuck it out and don't look back. You know, that's what sorting, that's what decluttering is all about. And you've got the Six of Swords here. It's an energy you're going to come into. It's not going to stay around for very long. It's saying persevere. Do chuck out the things that you don't need. Don't think, well, I might use it again, or I might wear it again, or I might lose 2 pounds and those jeans will fit. No, get rid. Chuck it out. Time for the new. Time to what actually works for you, what fits you, what makes your heart sing. So focus on that and absolutely persevere through that decluttering process, because it's gonna serve you really, really well. So that's your Six of Swords. We've got coming in for you, we've got the Page of Cups, guys. This is about new paths. It's a discovery. It's about maybe a new way of being. It's a really quite exciting card. And it speaks of new directions and discovering new things. So of course, if you are having a declutter, whether it be of the mind or your closets or your kitchen cupboards, whatever, or the garage, whatever it may be, it does bring the excitement of what can I do now and how can I do it. So this is new paths coming in for you, and you're going to feel, you're certainly emotionally ready for it. That's what this card tells me. So, you know, really, really exciting. So watch out, guys. See what's coming towards you. Because in your challenge position, you've got 3 cards, right? This is where your fork in the road comes in. You're going to have a choice to make because you do have changes coming in. You've got the 2 of Discs, which is Pentacles in the traditional deck. We've got the Justice card and the 5 of Pentacles. There's your fork in the road. So this is the decision you're going to make. So, you know, with the Page of Cups being here and you know, the renewal that's around the corner for you, it's going to force you into making decisions. Well, it's not going to force you into anything, actually. The decision is going to be there. You have the choice to make it or not. There's a choice to choose, if that makes any sense. So, you know, there is a decision here, and that certainly is the fork in the road. With the Justice card being on top of it, this tells me be honest with yourself when you're making a choice. Be brutally honest with yourself, because being brutally honest with yourself is going to take you along the path that you absolutely need to be on. It's the famous saying, isn't it? The truth will out, and the truth does set you free. So be really honest with yourself when you're making this decision, as hard as you think it may be, as lonely as it might make you feel. If there's a person involved or a house move, maybe, you know, sometimes we have to move away from the people that we've been surrounded with for a few years, and you know, we've built our little community, our little family, you know, so it might make you feel like you're out in the cold if it's a move that's on the horizon for you. But certainly change is afoot, without a doubt. But honesty is the key here, absolutely brutal honesty. And you know, the 5 of Pentacles on top of it tells me that you're going to feel conflicted making this decision, but you know, it's a decision that's important. And so if you're feeling conflicted, it's only natural. It's absolutely only natural. And that's your Orphaned card coming in again, because you are feeling a bit, oh my God, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I go? How do I do it? You know, so you're going to feel a bit out in the cold and, you know, not knowing what to do for a spell. If you look at that 5 of Pentacles card, you know, make your decision from the heart. Your heart knows what you need. Your heart knows where you need to be going. So, you know, within that brutal honesty, you know, as much as it might maybe not throw anything, as difficult as it might be, follow your heart. You know, the truth will set you free. And once it does, the only thing you need to do is follow your heart. And you'll be going to that was bad English. You'll be going exactly where you need to go. Be exactly where you need to be. With whom you need to be with. You know, all these things, they, one attracts another, doesn't it? So if you make the right decision, then the right things will appear in front of you to take you forward, in order to create the world and the life that you want. So yeah, advice from Spirit is the Emperor, guys. I love this man. Right, so this is about leadership. It's about staying focused, and it's about authority. It's about pulling on your own resources and making a stand. It's like it says, it's absolute focus. You know, we've got the Perseverance card here. Keep on keeping on. You know, I love that saying. You must keep on going. But this is, the Emperor can tend to be a bit rigid and a bit hard-headed, inflexible. You know, all those sorts of things. But if I put it with the rest of the read, I would maintain the word focus. That's what this Emperor is trying to tell you. Absolutely focus, stand your ground, make your plans, follow your paths, you know, and that can be done in a gentle manner, but you must be firm in your actions and the direction that you want to take. So yeah, it's just a case of putting your foot down a little bit, maybe, perhaps for some of you anyway. So Cancer, the potential outcome of this read is Ace of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So we've got, this is a new idea that's coming to you. This is about a different viewpoint, perhaps seeing things differently. Perhaps you've had a shift in perspective, or will have a shift in perspective when you're going through all this. Because obviously, you know, when we do have decisions to make and we take a path that we, you know, the road less travelled, let's say, if you take the road less travelled, new things will be popping into your head. But if it is a new idea, maybe a new project, maybe a new job, maybe a house, it could be so many things. It's going to apply differently to all of you, but you're certainly going to have, there's a seedling here. There's a seedling waiting to hatch, which is lovely. You've got the Three of Pentacles discs, Pentacles. You've got the Three of Pentacles on top of it saying, use your imagination. You've got to be creative with this in order to make it flourish. You know, don't do it single-handed, perhaps bring in another element. You know, it doesn't have to be a one-way street. It can be a two-way street. Let's bring in other people. Let's bring in another element, as I say, and to help you give birth to this this new project, this new way of being, this new home, this new whatever it is coming for you. It's really, really exciting. And you know what better month, March, to have something new and wonderful and fresh to throw yourself into. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's see what the animal spirits have to offer. Animal spirits for Cancer, March 2021, please. Thank you. Well, I really hope that resonated with you. Of course it won't with all, but do take the parts that resonate and use them as stepping stones. I'm a bit cap-handed here, please excuse me. That's why I do the shuffling before I start recording. Anyway, enough wittering. Let's see what the cards have to offer. Concertina then, cut, and let's go. That's Animal Oracle for Cancer, March 2021, please. Didn't waste any time, did it? The cards that fell out for you are out of this world. Right, and it's a real cherry on the cake here, I feel. We've got the Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. Cancer, you've definitely got a change coming. You know, there is freshness, there's newness here. It's like I said with the potential outcome of the read, with the Ace of Cups, the new concept, the new ideas, the shift in your perspective. You know, do apply your creativity to it and your imagination, because the higher you reach, the higher you go. And open yourself to infinite possibilities, because that's exactly what's in front of you. Really, really beautiful. And then you've got the Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. You know, when I was saying bring another element in, make it a two-way street. There you go. Consult with your higher power if that's the way that you feel is going to be the best way to take yourself forward. You know, dig deep. Dig deep, sit with yourself, ask yourself questions, you know, and, you know, the Justice card is here. With brutal honesty, you're going to make the right decision, but do co-create with Spirit. Spirit will only help you, you know, that's a fact. So absolutely beautiful cherry on the cake there. I hope you enjoyed the read, my lovelies, and have a wonderful March. What can I say? Right, so if you did enjoy the read, please like, share and subscribe. That you know, mantra as normal. My details are in the box below. And have a wonderful weekend. Be good to yourselves and each other. Toodle pip.